guys, Wale Oladipo here. You will love this principle. Principle number 4 from my book, The Einstein Effect: 579 Happiness and Success Principles that you should know. Principle number 4, it says, faith is the ability to see and to live and enjoy in its completest state a desire that is yet to become a reality. Faith is the ability to see, live, and enjoy in its complete state a desire that is yet to become a reality. That's fascinating, isn't it? Is there anyone on the earth who does not aspire to greatness? I've never seen. Is there anyone who has not got a burning desire, unspoken or spoken, hidden or obvious, that they want to see take place in their lifetime? I've never seen. Every single human has a desire, a passion, an ambition, an assignment, you can call it, a vision, a purpose that they desire to fulfill. Everybody longs towards significance. Everybody wants to be recognized, whether you know it or not, whether you say it out or not. Because we are engineered for impactations. We're engineered to impact our generations. And until that is fulfilled, there is a dissonance in our mental capacity, in our psyche, that is always gearing us towards achievement and progress. And it's very fascinating because faith has to come into the picture. What is faith? Faith is conquering fear and maximizing or mastering optimism. Optimism is the positive expectations of the future, that your desire, your passion, your belief can come true. Your dream can come true. You can actually impact your generation. You can contribute at the highest level that you've always dreamt of. I remember what Martin Luther King Jr. says about faith. He says, faith is taking the first step, even when you do not see the whole staircase. Faith is taking the first step when you've not seen the whole staircase. William James, the Harvard professor, philosopher, the American philosopher, said that faith is belief in something concerning which doubt is theoretically possible. Faith is believing in something concerning which doubt is theoretically possible. The farther you can doubt gives faith a significant, rewarding meaning. When there is no possibility of doubt, that means faith is unnecessary. The farther you doubt, and doubt has consequences, negative consequences, gives the faith the huge rewards and the positive benefits that it always brings to us. So there are three things here very quickly from what I've just said. Faith is the ability to see, to live, and to enjoy. First, you have to see your future in its completed state before it ever happens. You have to see it in your imagination. Remember what Albert Einstein says, that imagination is the preview of life's coming attractions. Is how you preview, you see before it happens what life is bringing towards you. So you have control over that. So you have to see first that future, that dream. Whether it's becoming a doctor, or having your own business, or getting married to a loving family, or having children, or having some kind of healing in your body, you will have to see it first in your imagination. Faith sees, the ability to see. You have to see first. Whatever you cannot see in your imagination cannot transmute into the physical reality. Remember, an architect will never build any house without first of all being seen in the imagination and also planned and finished on the paper. Then after that, it gives it to the bricklayers, the builders, to build the house. It has to start in the imagination. Everything you see around you started in the imagination. So what is that thing in particular that you really want? Begin to see it already accomplished. And that is the key. Whatever is not already finished in your mind cannot begin in your physical in the physicality, your physical arena. Number two, faith also lives. So what you see, you begin to live it. Have you ever heard that phrase, that fake it until you make it? It sounds very, very, very dodgy, but there's wisdom in it. You have to begin to fake it until you make it. Faking it means begin to behave as if you had already got everything you wanted. If you want to be, if you want to be financially free, begin to behave every day as if you were, you were the richest person. When a bill comes through the letterbox, do not freak out and panic. Smile and say, I can do this. Practice writing big checks. I remember the first day I wanted to practice writing like £1,000,000. Just to practice. And I'm not there yet. I don't have £1,000,000 yet. I didn't know how to write it. It was ridiculous. I was like, okay, £1,000,000. Okay, what is that? Six zeros or something. So begin to practice what you already see in your mind. Whether it is a good relationship, feel good, think about, look at it. Just ask yourself a question. How would someone who has already got the future of relationship that I want, how would that person be living? Will it be living like someone who nobody likes, who's desolate? Or will it be full of joy and happiness when it goes to work? People can feel the energy, the positive energy of his enthusiasm and satisfaction and contentment because of the great family support network behind them. That is important. You have to live it. Your positive action every day, will have to be consistent with what you've been seeing in your imagination until those two things synchronize. Until they synchronize, they cannot force your future to come to you. And number one, remember, is faith sees. Number two, faith lives. Number three, faith enjoys. Faith enjoys. You have to start enjoying what you're already seeing, even though it's not come. You've never seen anything. Everything around you is tending towards the contrary, the negative. You have to begin to enjoy. And the word enjoy is fascinating because it has a lot to do with feelings. When you enjoy, you're feeling good. When you enjoy something, you're feeling good. And feeling is astonishing because it actually shows how well you're doing. It is your feeling that reveals to everybody how well you're doing, not what you're saying. A multi-millionaire might surround himself with luxuries, but how well he's doing is actually is hidden in his feelings. If I saw you in an amusement park, for example, where people are supposed to be happy, high energy, big music, a lot of people are doing great stuff, some crazy stuff as well. And if I ask you, is everything wrong with you? Because I've seen in your face, you feel very stressed, very, very disinterested, and very discouraged and despondent. And I ask you, is anything okay? Is everything fine with you? And you say, oh, I'm fine, everything's good. Oh, I'm just having a nice time of my life. Really? Well, what you're saying is good, but what I'm seeing is not good, because your feelings are generating a body language that is telling me that you are not in the right place as far as your feelings and emotions are concerned. So it's very important that you begin to feel good. When you feel good, you feel God, because the word enthusiasm is from the Greek word enthos, and in thos, God, in God. When you feel good, you are in God, and when you are in God, that means you are in an environment of possibility. So think about that. You have to see your future, see it already, complete it. You have to live it every single day. Do the positive actions that are required to move into that future. And lastly, feel good. Think, how would someone who has achieved his dream feel every day? Would he be sad? Would he be pessimistic? Would he be an optimistic? Would he be full of confidence, or would he be very, very paranoid and and depressed? The answer you get begin to duplicate that emotional feelings, and before you know it, you begin to generate positive energy that will begin to move you towards the realization of your ultimate ideal. Thank you.